Hey guys, back again with another review. This time it's of another Jean-Claude Van Damme film, Death Warrant from 1990. Now this is more of a slower paced action kind of film. It's more set in a prison. So it's directed by Duran Sarafian and it stars Jean-Claude Van Damme, Robert Guillaume, Cynthia Gibb, George Dickerson, Art LaFleur, Patrick Kilpatrick and Abdul Salim Al Razak. Starts with Lewis Burke, a Canadian Mountie. Sadly, doesn't wear the Canadian Mountie attire. I'd love to have seen him in the red outfit with the hat. That'd have been awesome. So he's tracking down the Sandman, Christian Naylor. And it turns out that Christian Naylor killed his partner. So there's a bit of a grudge there. And he's chasing after him and he finds him. There's a big fight ensues. He's knocked on the floor and he ends up shooting the Sandman like 8 times, or it feels like it. Next thing we know, he's assigned a new case in California in a maximum security prison, where Amanda Beckett is supposed to be his partner. When he's in the prison, she's going to play his wife. And what's going to happen is he's going to contact her and give her information. She's going to give it on the outside. And it's all about finding out why inmates are dying in prison. So is it a conspiracy? Is it something going on from the inside? Does it revolve around the officers and certain politics? Or is it a prisoner doing it? So we meet a wide variety of prisoners. We meet Hawkins, who's a fairly nice bloke, he's got a dead eye. He's fairly alright. And then we meet Priest. Now Priest is one of the most weirdest characters you will ever meet in your life in a film. He's not a bad character, he's just a bit strange. And I'll leave that to you to figure out why. So Priest being this big important bloke in prison, he can practically do anything. He seems to be more powerful than the warden. So Lewis goes around, he finds out information, he does all this. Good. There's not that many fights in this movie, so I'd classify it more as an action crime movie with slight action. So I won't call it one of Van Damme's usual films. But to that same extent, it is pretty good because you get to learn his acting ability more as he moves around the prison. Now, it's very stereotypically done with, like, the black side of the prison, the Mexican side, the whites. They're all separated, and it's your usual inside prison kind of film. So, next thing we know, big shocker, the Sandman's not dead. He walks by and Burke's face is like, and he sees him. The Sandman sees Burke. The only reason I say this is because it comes to a very important scene in the movie. After that scene, 2 guys grab hold of Burke and they tie him up in the shower room where the Sandman says to him, "Oh yeah, you thought you killed me," and all this stuff. And he tortures him a bit, not badly, just a little stab in the stomach area. And he goes, "Nah, I'm gonna let you not know when it's coming, but people are gonna kill you, Burke. I'm gonna watch you suffer." And then he says, give me a dream, Burke. Give me a little dream, based off the song from, Mr. Sandman, give me a dream, the kind of dream that I'd like to have seen. Mr. Sandman, give me a dream. Anyway, so some of the things that didn't make sense to me in this movie was Amanda Beckett, played by Cynthia Gibb. She's working with him on the outside where he's in the thing, he's in the prison, she talks to him on the phone, she visits him. She has a boy who hacks for her to get information. And he's constantly coming on to her. And he's one of the highlights of the movie because he's really funny, the boy, because he's like this. And all this. Awesome boy. I love him. He'd be older than me now. But at the time, great. So then there's this part where her and Lewis get on and they decide they're going to have sex. And you're like, not much of a relationship going on here. What? So we get through the film and we find out all the twists and turns. And we get to the fight between the Sandman and Burke. What's going to happen? It's a little bit crazy, to be honest, because there's this bit where he's fighting him. And, yeah. And this is a spoiler alert. So if you don't want to see this, skip ahead a little bit. Alright? So there's a bit here where Sandman opens this big furnace and he goes like this. Whoa! And, that's stupid. Bert jumps up, kicks him, he goes flying in there. And everybody's like, oh, because you've got all the prisoners watching around, like a kind of blood sport kind of thing, but except in prison. You know. What happens? The Sandman jumps out all on fire, puts himself out, gets up all burned. And then Bert kicks him and gets his head crushed on like a spike thing. He goes like this. You can't kill the Sandman, Bert. So Bert goes over his door and goes, and he dies, you know. And everybody knows he's a copper. Everybody knows he's a copper, but because he killed the Sandman, they all move out of his way and they let him walk on by. That would not happen in a real prison. If he didn't get killed by Naylor, he would have just got killed by them. So anyway, the acting in this is pretty good. It's not one of Jean-Claude Van Damme's better films. It's not. It's got a very good story, but it's not what we want to see. We want to see action. We want to see Jean-Claude Van Damme kick some ass. But this was a good film at a good pace. Not excellent, not bad, just not very good. Overall, I thought the film was very enjoyable, highly entertaining, and great to watch. And I would recommend giving it a watch at least once if you're a Van Damme fan. So, anyway, guys, as always, thanks for watching. Have a lovely day and take care. Please subscribe.